Guess interesting. Guess interesting. Una feel say una interesting. To be very honest, una actually feel say una interesting. Why you feel say everybody whether they relationship or marriage reach 10 years, you go surprise say at some point like this, when the woman go just do one kind thing, the guy go just do like, go just dey look out for a mind and say, sure. So this time wetin I put myself for the next how many years so.
Watch that, big girl, watch that, don't trip. Big girl, don't trip. Ooh. Watch that, big girl, watch that, big girl. I said, don't trip. Yeah, big girl, don't trip.
When me say they go la 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 la, take my money go sha la 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 la. Shoot up on the hill, they bang na 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 na. Niggas say they go na 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 na. So you wanna smoke banana? Make sure say she want banana. Show the down low.
I watch this podcast, Honest Bunch.
Who's the Honest Bunch?
Frankly speaking, they don't change them to Honest Bunch.
Oh, really? Well, the people they stroke them sometimes.
Why?
People will be fans of people where they stroke now, they stroke their back.
Oh, based on what they talk.
Yeah.
I like the podcast though.
So, what was it? Okay, you can tell you one point. Was it say? I mean, say if men get podcasts, they don't get anything to talk about besides women.
Not lie.
You see, you go see men podcasts like this now. You don't talk about anything with man. Like now, woman they go they put.
Not lie. Our podcast now about man.
No. I don't say our podcast. Like say generally, say if men they get podcasts now, woman they use the topic.
Maybe.
Most times that's true.
Maybe. Because football podcasts, they like I don't see many
obviously
different ones.
Plenty other types of podcasts. But like.
Now just the ones where that person they come across, that one plenty where.
Plenty. I feel like that's not the point where person they try and make.
That one plenty where. Not be say just they talk about guess. Guess interesting. Guess interesting. Una feel say una interesting. To be very honest, una actually feel say una interesting. Why you feel say everybody whether they relationship or marriage reach 10 years, you go surprise say at some point like this, when the woman go just do one kind thing, the guy go just do like, go just dey look out for a mind and say, sure. So this time wetin I put myself for the next how many years so. Like say I know. That make you go see say.
I don't die.
That make you go see say if 20-year-old boy go meet one old person of like 30 something to 40 something years, tell am say he get girlfriend for like 3-4 years, the old person go say, my God,
3 years for your
3
age.
years for this your age, what are you doing? Don't you want to live life? Don't you want to have fun? The old person can you, what are you doing? Don't you want to live life? You don't want to have fun?
Because they look and say, you want to tie yourself down from now like this. You won't put yourself for
Even me. I remember
no, I know you always talk like that too.
I did one side for Saturday. This one young boy, he and he get all day for like 3-4 years, something like that, and then they live together since.
How old
the guy na like 23 years, a bit 22 years. The girl na like 21, like that kind of age. Two of them. See them and they look very cute together. But when they tell me, I look them the way old person, they say, "Shoo, what are you they do?" I look the guy, what are you they do? I look the girl, what are you they do? So you may say, na so not one they do.
But not everybody go feel live bad bitch life now. Some people just like that calm. I know people don't marry for like 23.
When I travel, go back to Saturday again, they don't break up.
Oh shit. Oh God.
Thank God that guy need to hear pidgin English. Even if you watch this podcast, you don't go understand.
No, even if you watch it, wait.
Because I'm my guy.
Wait, they don't break up.
Oh my God.
But
And the girl like life. And they look the girl eye. The girl like life. Something for her eye. They tell me say she like life. Yeah.
so, but the thing is, say
So maybe I give my water.
you go. Sometimes you need live like that because sometimes maybe now you feel like say they right with that from the very.
You been get that dream too now.
Me?
You been want marry early now, like 26, 25.
Yeah, so I've been get dream to marry like when I like 26. So,
I never think about marriage once in my life when I small.
bro, Like
The first time when I just dream about marriage for my life now yesterday. I swear to God.
so
I wake up, I tell my girl, I say, no be smart when I do to me.
you know they think of marriage.
I dream about her.
Oh really?
I dream.
I never dream about.
her.
I never dream about marriage, but I know say like for what's it they call them for the longest time. I think like 16 when I don't think I'm still like in like 10 years I go marry.
Never crossed my mind any day.
Bruh.
Any day.
Now I can't even do opposite. Now I don't even really care again.
See, I say when I small, it never crossed my mind. Marriage care. When I see waka go your junction, you just see like how many hippopotamus.
Okay, so you know say last week, I don't know when you talk about this and say like people like marriage they break up and all that, and people you feel like this people they cute together. For example, like one of the ones we like I know they follow celebrity lifestyle because at the end of the day, for me they be human being like you and me. Like anything will happen to you if it happen to them.
Me and you not be the same human being now. Now you say like you and me. Like
So-
say you just put me ordinary. You say like
You be
say-
like
say-
me. You know
You say like you and me. Who tell you? Because I
guy.
say you barb your hair moonwalk. I be waiting. You walk up and say me and you not the same now. You can't talk me that one. Say me and you not the same. That's when the guy come. At least this time he not scare us. He barb style where we feel understand. He come. We say oh. But I need to see how when he come. He be like sweet boy. He wear neat, he wear net knicker, wear this thing, wear all style. I was looking so fine, so handsome. I say, okay, now your girl, I won't come, your girl.
yeah, big.
I want to know what to be a reaction when you barb your. When you barb your, what to be a reaction?
She even did it.
Oh, she did it when you barb the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go to salon.
But she like this style.
I feel like I don't know.
Yeah, I like it. This one
I don't tell you. It's supposed to like this style. This one now, she feel they show you to people now. You they presentable. Say oh, this is my boyfriend. His name is Temi. Yes, the videographer. Oh yeah, go fit that one. You be like Inspector General. If you want to introduce like this, what say this my.
Nice one. Nice one. I don't give you something to talk about.
No, but this one fine. When I see you, I shock. I say shoot. Now tell me, I've been against Noah. I'm the person who call art film. I don't understand. You know, when you see Temi, what on your mind?
I was like, wow.
I hate this guy. This guy go they talk. He go they use style. He talk nonsense.
No, but I swear, you fresh anyhow to come. I said, sure. No, man, don't try Temi.
No, but sometimes you just need to change how you look. Sometimes, now, like
Nah, true, ja.
so. I just go salon.
Now,
I just
only Shege, then they change the look. Since I know Shege in Nana, the same hairstyle. In the barber like Pastor Ayo, or Risheja for worry. Not the same style.
actually not true.
He never even say make it twist and small or make it even rough and small. Like he must comb back. He must be,
Now old man, now, like what you expect old man may do?
and he can never grace an old man.
Now old man.
Old man.
But really, like going back to what we're discussing, I beg. First
What
guy,
is that?
you talk about like marriage and stuff. So I can't say all this way they talk like this, like so. Make I give example. Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, like they know they their first marriage again, and their first marriage lasts like I don't know how many years, but like for like almost like for our own time, a long time. Because at the end of the day, you know, things say like people we did that long, they don't see everything where they're supposed to see because Jeff Bezos don't become billionaire by the time when your wife divorce and because your wife can even collect better passive for your hand. The same thing with Bill Gates. Like I don't know whether your wife collect power, but like basically your wife today sorted basically. For you now, something where you they feel like say because that thing where we talk about basketball, we talk say we not fit divorce like because even for me, and they look those kind of people we say they don't pass through. I mean, they're not they poor to be honest. If you compare them to and random people, but like they don't go through that whole phase. What do you feel like say at that point where they never see where go still can they live to divorce for them? Because for me now, waiting me are they wasting that.
So I get very good answer for this one because I don't the relationship too. So I feel tell you say this relationship of a thing for two it is very easy for two boys to be guys, for 50 years and 2 girls to be guys to be for 50 years. But you see girl and boy where they fuck, where they stay for one place, where they he hard.
Why?
Because now two different people. Like they don't get any similarities. When me and my girl they talk something like that, they don't say, "Oh my boy, see the difference." Like, what the fuck? Like you need to try your best to really understand what the other person they talk. If not, every fiber of your being, now the total opposite.
I know. I
watch this thing. Everybody loves Raymond.
Yeah. Chris, Abi Raymond. Raymond, okay.
Yeah. So a wife from one particular place just say she won't be alone. She just did the ass, just start to dey cry. Not to the dual. She just start to dey cry for the parlor. So this guy coffee say something dey wrong with the wife. Now you know, no say she dey cry. She just say she want time alone. But family can't convince her to say, which kind of time alone she wants. Then the guy go say, okay, make her go spy. And the guy go nice spy wife. His wife just did that time alone when she wanted her just to cry.
Why?
When the guy called sort of approach her, I could tell her, say, why she just, now she say, man, say, don't be saying anything they do, and don't be saying anything sad, they worry her. Say, she just, they cried, and the emotion where she gets that time. So she just, they use that, they say, they therapeutic, Jesus Christ. The guy, they so confused then.
Make I explain this. Well, you know, I understand that waiting you talk now. I don't know the person before, we actually could tell you, say, like, just they feel like say you won't cry, and I feel like you don't really make sense. I go just won't cry when nothing they do me.
So that's in girls now they get that emotion pass. If boys they get them in a
something
very
they happen with that.
Yes, but girls, my girl they explain that thing for me, like now something where she they go through sometimes to say okay if you just won't cry. But me now, why I not just choose to make I just laugh? They laugh anyhow. Make I just dey laugh, make my life just dey sweet dey go. So my life go dey sweet. Only me go just decide now say I won't just cry.
But like na emotion now. But the thing be say, I know if you understand that thing, sha. I know if you understand that.
Now they tell you say the two people they so different. So for them to actually date together, it got take by God's grace. It no be easy thing.
But why the thing they fascinate me? Say, they look and say like, person don't date together for. Okay, make a reason like this. Most of these people you mentioned, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, they married for like we talk of like 20 years marriage sometimes or even more. Their children don't grow. Like Bill Gates' children don't become like normal. Most of them they even older than me. So they don't grow. So I feel like in 30 years, we don't learn on ourselves, we don't learn in our dynamics in 20 years, in 30 years. See, it shock me.
You feel don't tire for the person. Like, relationship no easy. You. I swear. Now, when your girl don't come meet you, God won't tell you, say, she don't, just imagine, say, for your mind, everything they go so smooth. You they get the best relationship. Even this period, it may be the best time for you. Like, you they enjoy yourself so much. You feel say you and your get a better place. You understand? You they run things where everything they nice. You never get any issue. They never quarrel in a while. All of a sudden, she just tell you one day, say she won't tell you something. But she they tell you now, say she don't tire for the relationship. Say she feel like you guys are not together. You guys are not.
And for your mind, you're not the best place.
Waiting go they happen to you that
one craze.
Then a waiting relationship be and waiting get if he do you. Like if you say everything they nice, but for our own brain, you supposed to do one thing where you know they do. You feel they do like 99, but you get
that one thing. That be the most important thing.
You go clinch to that one thing now. Just did it. You go forget the whole 99. So you don't understand. I feel write book for all these boys and all these guys. I don't think all these things like this. I could imagine them. You know how many relationship I don't do? I would think they say, "Shoo, why this person they do like this?" Winch.
Jump on fast.
Oh God.
If you tell me anything when they follow my brain. True. Yes, now because all these people now small thing and differentiate them from psychopaths.
So this way you talk now, like very now one of the things I don't tell you even like last year, like I dey try learn certain things. So I feel like saying and I always talk this thing like naturally for human being, if me and you now we dey get dealing now, normally maybe business for example, because in a business, if I want for the business, maybe I do something where you know like normally because we don't get other relationship with the outside the business, you go tell me say guy how far you know they do like this now, you go spoil the business, you go just we go try settle them. Now for somehow for our normal everyday relationship, I feel do something now. You feel because why you go tell me say no spoil it because you know say we don't invest so much for this thing now. We not supposed can't use anyhow can't spoil this business. But for a relationship, most times we know put that same energy. We go forget say this person on they do well low. Say he just mess up one time. We go just hold that one mess up. We go on like this say this guy he dey gone for me. He won't kill me. He won't do bad on me.
And people will be generalize things where we guys try TikTok live. We guys try. Me, I can't realize that in top of myself. Say, I feel want to talk to you now. If you say you they always they forget to, and I actually want to say you just maybe don't forget these last 2 times.
Yeah.
Not say they all because they always do them. Maybe like they do 70% too.
Yeah.
But I don't say I think I go express them as you they always they. So I can't realize say. I guys try not to dey generalize things so much when I dey talk because other person feel they read the actual meaning where that thing be. You know understand?
Because for their mind now, it could be like, say, I just do this thing 1 time or 2 times. This one don't carry and go on that side.
That kind of thing.
You know one, I don't know where I see that thing. I don't know whether I even save them. That thing now, like the guys say, you feel the gaslight. You know what gaslighting be? You feel the gaslight person now, but you don't know say they gaslight the person. Like say if person come meet you now, say, guy, I don't like how this thing do. I don't like how you do this thing. Normally, you know, say the normal way they talk now, say, I don't know, say they feel like that too. That's in they sort of wrong. Like you suppose apologize, say you make the person feel that way. But most times when they talk and say, I don't even know say they feel like that. You know, acknowledge, say whether you even do something to that person.
Oh, like say person they feel a certain type of way about maybe something where you do.
Yeah.
Then they can't tell you.
So as he can't tell you finish, you listen, no. But for your mind, you be like, say, oh man, I don't even know say they feel like that. That's
no, now you just they talk and not be say you know go acknowledge the.
For your mind, you most times for your mind, you they feel like say, man, not even now the exact word will come out from your mouth. Say, I don't know say you they feel like that.
I don't know say you they feel that way.
But they said the right thing for you to do now to apologize to the person. Say, oh, I know.
No, but you go say apologize now. You go say I don't know say you they feel that way. Not verse, so sorry. I don't know say you they. You understand? You go say apologize now.
But most times, if you look at deep, like now, the main thing be the way the person they try insinuate be say like, if you tell the person, I don't know, say you they feel like that. It's like if now you cause the entire thing, let's say I don't know, say waiting I do make you feel like that.
The person just they over smart.
No. You get the reason. You get the reason.
As long as the person they sorry.
Yeah.
And maybe that word now not be exactly what it mean be that too. But he they sorry and he they tell you.
Oh yeah, make I explain what the person mean. Person say over time if you get used to now for relationship they explain this thing.
Oh.
So if over time if you get used to ram now you go say now you they feel like that too.
True, that one day too.
Now you they feel like that.
True.
Don't be waiting I mean be that.
But me I know say I don't use that word before.
Yeah, now you they feel like that. So because you go be like say I don't make this thing like that.
I know say I don't tell person say shoe. You will just they feel your own way. That not be the way they go on for this relationship, but you could just they feel your.
Oh God. So you see what you talk like naturally you go just talk this thing because and you know the two thing you know they put too much thought for this thing like I don't they talk my own now. What's the day?
Oh China, YouTube live. Live YouTube.
The laptop.
I know.
So
Do it like that. Don't worry. What did they talk before?
no, I don't talk with you. Now the thing where you talk say you they make you I don't know why you they feel like that though. That in a very sometimes you feel no even mean it like that. Like say you mean person bad, but like if you're talking to the person where you dey tell am to now, like the person go dey feel like say this one go dey tell me say na me dey feel like that. When now you dey do something where they make me feel like that.
Wait, the expectation where you get for fuck when you small now the same expectation now you get now when you don't big.
No.
That question is very technical.
No. You know why I say no?
Why?
Because like when I dey small, so two phases dey for me. So the first phase now when I really dey small, you get how I take the think and like say it dey. And when I say I come like it just dey like maybe I expect to make it dey 100, it dey like 60 when I experience and like yeah, it just dey normal. So that one phase 1. Phase 2 na say it no be like my fantasy and wetin be my reality are two different things. My fantasy now like say what is like my fantasy say if I dey think and say oh one full day one day I know they think like that, but I say if my fantasy now say if my father say one full day like this, I don't want to go work, I don't want to do anything.
You just want the lamba, see your dream.
Yeah, I don't say that my dream.
See your
I'm mad person.
Oh my god!
I hate this guy.
Which person pick you want the lamba like that too?
Calm down.
I just that God-given girl. Now you want to do that one to Temi?
I not talk say I want to like that.
Think another girl.
No,
think another girl.
I know you think another
girl. Don't be that girl. Then you go do that. Think another girl.
I know you think
you cannot think that girl. So that good girl.
I don't even think anybody.
You want the lamba every day. He said, "No want go walk. You don't want shop. You don't want bath. You don't want stand your body go."
I hate this guy. I dey give you example. You just turn into my own like.
You won't get break. You go get break for inside, like break where you go to shop.
Make I finish explanation. No be me. I know they think like that. I just give you.
Okay, the person go get break at least break where you go to shop.
You don't allow me talk. This guy.
Where you go to bath. No, so break no go there.
Oh God.
Yeah, continue.
So, for my head now, I feel like that's a no day. You know, they realistic. Cause like when I did like 17, I feel they think like that. I don't say, I beg. That's not they build me house. I beg. Maybe they go buy me house. Now the work I want go do, now go buy me house. So I know they think like that. So for me, no be like. I feel like say no be my expectation for that time.
So wait, okay. So now, how it could be now? How sex could be for you now, where you don't grow up well?
Just
mostly
like
for like the last 5 years of your life.
I just normal part of like. I feel like it's just supposed to be part of your relationship. If you did that kind of relationship, it's supposed to be part of your something way they constant for your relationship. If it's important to you.
But wait, how much you they enjoy and then and now? Which one you they enjoy past? Over time, which one don't be like the favorite?
So I feel like say I not be the sexual person when I did grow up. So I don't feel like say I feel talk say I enjoy and when I did younger.
So now when you don't the older.
Yeah, I feel like like reason why I talk and say like for the longest time when I did younger, like I don't get like sexual experience as much. Now let's just once in a blue moon type of thing. Even for the time where it happen and it get long periods when even they happen. So I don't feel like say it did that fascinating to me. But I just know say that fantasy within my head say you won't go on full day. But like I feel like saying no, I don't really care about those kind of nonsense.
But the crazy thing is so what you they do when you small if you know fuck where?
And they do other things. Will not be fuck. Not be only fuck. Any person they use live life.
Poor fuck follow now.
For me, no. For like
okay, so
how many years?
So that time now with this time, because for me now.
So make I tell you what's fascinating that time. I don't know if you remember the age where I did that time. Now say we need do sharp because specifically enter anytime.
Which kind of nonsense with that?
Yes, now I say when I did hold on. When I did small, when I did much smaller, now waiting they always did my mind, but you need to go back.
So wait, now what you like? I've been now what you know like.
I actually like that. Say they won't catch us. I actually like that time.
Guy, you be funny guy.
Yes,
you.
No,
You be weird guy. You.
Not
Or maybe that's ever. Do you like that thing? Sure, you want it comfortable.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be the one. Now what I hate pass sef.
Oh, I like because I don't say good. We go do and sharp.
Guy, which one be sharp? You know what fuck that fuck with? How many minutes you come and make the fuck last?
So I know maybe when I did younger, I feel like that's
So that time you know they care whether they come, whether they get they come.
Why no go one come? I don't understand. Why
Okay, so you go just do sharp until you come.
Yes, now.
Then you go just come out.
So everybody go just move. We like say nothing happen. So I feel like that time.
Guy, I mean, just imagine you with your short, small bow leg. They run, they go fuck person for one corner. They run, they finish. Can you imagine?
Look, I tell you one very weird experience. I never tell anybody this experience before. So that time I did like I don't remember by the uni. So I did date one girl that time, and bro, that girl appetite and like if my own day here, I won't day like. So is it out of this world? And she live with person that time because we do something together around that time. So she live with person that time, and then during that period, we actually they always meet, but she not fit come where I did because I did live with my auntie. So she not fit come our house because my auntie go even use knife chook herself. She go use knife chook of two of them. So we can't meet for different places and all. We don't even like we don't at that time at first we even go out with person say we go one place for this kind of level. But this time maybe we not just go. We did do like course and stuff that time. So we not fit go where they go that time. Maybe public holiday or something day. But people which they stay with no content. She can't say make I come their house. And no be a family, or these people no be a family, they're like family friends or something like that. So no be even like so that kind of place if they catch you,
don't die.
Like now she go just tell me stay and say I be thieves, I can't see, and they get poultry for the house. She go just stay and say I can't steal fowl for the place. So I can't tell the guys this thing don't really make sense. So but I just like say
you like sneaky fuck now.
Yeah,
so.
I don't really mind that time. I just go there. If person knock gates, bro, my mind like is on call.
Fly.
It's gonna be like say maybe one person won't buy egg or something because they get poultry. So when person won't come buy egg, like just they interrupt the level every like this thing are like every like 5 minutes. Person they can't interrupt. So they take me out of the mood every single time. You just get one time, person they knock. I just say, you know, go open this gate too. You go just finish. After you finish, go outside the person. Tell the person say maybe the bathroom or something. No, to me, I just feel like say actually makes sense.
I don't remember as I said this nonsense get face. So
I'm reverse bisexual. I'm genuinely like, I think I'm actually bisexual. I do like men. I just don't like them like that. Like, I don't want you in my vagina.
Okay, I got you.
I want to be inside of you, sir.
You say you want hold up.
I was gonna say, am I making you uncomfortable? No. Now, I've never bent the dude over, but I think it would be cool.
But why though?
A power thing. I like to be in control. Like I'm the
dominant.
Yeah.
Is that usually how it is in like those type
I got some
of
friends who like to get bent over, like who throw it back. They
like
just like
studs?
boys. Yeah.
I thought that was like I don't know.
Like forbidden, right?
I mean, I would assume, but I don't really know.
I thought so too, but it's just different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, different strokes.
Yeah.
For different folks.
Because even me saying that I'm bisexual, I got some studs that look at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you? But I don't care because I have sat down with myself and I realized like I don't not like men. I just don't like them in the way that most women do. I don't ever want them to touch me like they touch other women. Actually, don't touch me at all.
I got you.
But bend over and like let me like poke your penis because I wish I had a penis. I think they're cool.
So people when they think of forecast
Power dynamics.
Una now they give una self all those problems. Because just imagine you say you be one of all those girls now and me and you they fuck now. You got to think for your mind, say this boy he wants to put me in this position because he wants me to submit, but I will not submit. Don't say me fool. I think I be dumb. Me king. Me Zamunda. Spread your leg. Fucking bitch. I think of all the porn where I don't wash. I do all the voices for my head. But you now you did it. They say this boy. He will not. I will not give him doggy. I go to press you. They go the doggy. Go they come up for the doggy. I go to press you. They go the doggy. Before you know that, I don't mash your this thing break.
Oh God, I beg. Go.
No, true now. You know, get the kind of thing when they think of say something.
Power dynamics, because that in the na very toxic way they look relationship. Na very toxic way they.
That's why just one fuck.
Because at the end of the day, like you need to think and like, okay, and then sometimes I don't feel fault people if they think like that. You know why? Now waiting they know with that because now waiting they feel like say they right. Maybe their upbringing, everybody. Now wait, or at least the people they don't. This person if you don't date person maybe when she younger, when she never become who she be now. They get that kind of dealing and they feel like now waiting they right.
Now say that kind of one and a rubbish fuck they gonna fuck you.
Yes,
they say go down bitch.
And you go they tend to the need of that person alone. The person know they tend to your own need.
Now that go down bitch what talk. That will not be nothing because we they tell people those ones now like this.
No, don't be even that one that you talk. Like
I know.
If person okay. So people feel like say make I use very traditional this thing now. Sometimes if you be that most traditional person, you know believe say you need to satisfy your wife. Like if you come, oh. Now day up to wife, you know, if you want day alright. Like I know you talk of modern people. For maybe our grandpapa time, and then they think and like say you might want to come. We think concern me. If you come, you come. If you no come, you no come.
No.
You know they cross their. You're not like say they cross their mind as much.
No, make I tell you, if they cross their minds, make I tell you why.
Why?
Right from time, man won't please woman. So when they weep and they see her this, why you feel say you say that today 9 girls start to the fake coming. They all the fake coming since great. In short, when man they live for cave, women they fake coming. Sure.
Oh God.
All those emperors where they send girls go key, go poison. How you feel say the girl take key them? The girl come now.
But
he fake the come now. Now normal come he come. After I come finish, he come out big sword for his side to cut that one neck.
No, I know what they talk, but I look at like say on a general note, like I feel like say African tradition no be obviously not everybody they follow those kind of things. But I feel like say
your great grandpapa when he dey whip any girl, when he see the expression for her face, they say, oh, I'm coming. He know
for
he gonna go faster that period. They teach you that one for school. Who teach you say when your girl they grab you or when you the whip person they hold you tight. Who teach you say that time I will kill you. Me. Nobody they teach anybody that thing. Even fucking dog know that thing. So that one they know.
They say if like say they know, but I feel like say
they know.
The thing where people they paint now like say they don't really care about the pleasure of the woman.
Now just wicked person or person when no just
innocent.
No, not be say even no send. Now like you get a very special level of idiocracy where they go on for there. Now better idiot than be that because you don't get any reason not to send if you check on. You don't understand.
Because I didn't look at like person way. I don't want to bring na culture I want use. I don't want to use religion for example. For culture where we say like I fit get 2-3.
I don't want to use religion.
No, make I use them like say I get 2-3 wives because na culture.
You prefer to talk say Christian.
No, not be Christian. Like
they prefer to talk say Muslim.
Not be Muslim. Just
they prefer to talk say Hindu.
Calm your this thing. If for example like I get culture where we say you get three wives for example now the 3 wives they no go react the same way to you. I feel like now my opinion be that.
Why?
Because they not be the same. Like their body not be the same now. Like the way this person go react to you and this person it go they slightly different.
Oh yeah.
So the 3 of them go react slightly different. So if one day we say anything way you do you be king with that one, and the 2 other people now they do like say Oga do more. I not fit do more because I know say I don't do enough. Or I waiting my capacity carry be this. Make gonna go find where I wanna go take place on herself. I don't feel they think like that if I get 3 wives.
It ain't left for you now. Then those ones that go find out they go to do their
now which they talk with that. And I like situation like that they talk because I know say why they say culture be say like I they think of like maybe 100 years ago. If I get 3 wives and one of them they give me joy. I feel even though the 2 they send the other 2 self say me not.
But if you get one wife and go.
Now the problem be that will be issue. That will go be issue because she go just complain you one day. Because it's complain because at the end of the day,
I never had this situation where girl they complain for fuck for either me or any of my guys before.
You know, say they not go complain. They not. I feel like say that time they no go really talk and like say now we see they haven't be that, but they go they react for other different things.
Mm.
The reaction go there from other things.
I wish any of my guys don't go through these things where I go.
When we dey grow up, I remember for our area, get one man we'd get house for like the back of the house
I
where we
wish
dey
any
live
of
that
my
time.
guys don't go through this kind of thing. Man.
So the man they live for the back of the house where they live. So you get one boy where mama they like clean and stuff. So I can't say one day they shout, and those guys they live for that house, the ones where they clean for a house. So they live for that house. So I can't say why these people they fight. And that boy they very, so some people since we they small they just they stupid normally. The boy just they stupid from that young age. You can't say nah the way he talk can make I literally translate them for English. He say na Toto and prick fight they fight. So I say how you take no? He say any small thing na the woman they talk say the man no fit satisfy him.
Mad.
Yeah. And I did like 14 or 15 years when I hear this thing.
Mad.
But say when we they grew up, that the first time I hear that kind of thing be that. Like I never hear that thing say. Obviously you say like you get plenty women with their husband not satisfied, but like how you go want to hear them?
I like say to be honest, growing up, I'd always wonder where those women did, where they talk those things, because not only the men where they overfuck, then they talk about for our area. People husband where they fucking near.
Yeah.
Now be the old gist of our area. So I know say all the men for that area they fucking near. It be like all my guys, like I never
Here say
ever
say
don't
your
hear
guy no dey
when
try.
no people say they try self, say maybe waiting they make this guy the vest today now say this guy know they feel the now the opposite now say waiting they make
Like
the
he did too
either
much.
vest or they happy now say they don't overfuck and now I don't get stressed again. I swear that I don't think about it. So I know this one, I don't know anything concerning us, whether person they fuck he get then he no call the fuck way, maybe they come quick or
But I feel like those things you know feel really you go day, but they no fit talk am because obviously now the one way Oga way they doing work well now we dey hear in matter.
And another good thing I say, most of the guys where be my guys, we all stay for the same man. So everybody cassette we know am.
Really?
Yes, nah. If you not get cassette, then you dey fuck up with that. Something dey happen. And then they joke.
Say they never complain.
If I tell you say call Shege na Asa Nuje,
yeah,
he go tell you.
Serious?
Na duplex. Everybody dey feel am. Na vibration. Feel the vibe.
Una dey bad.
Vibration dey, so I get report card for that one.
So you get report card for everybody.
Shege get report card for my hand well, where I know well.
Bruh.
No be joke o.
So you no get that kind friend wey be say
Bedman get report card for my hand. Mamus get report card for my hand. Harry get report card for my hand. Who again not be everybody be that.
no, they try. If not that one, no. Because I feel like say you feel day. Actually, if it dey possible, say na dey the same house. Actually, we're not gonna go the year things.
No, man would just stay for like 2-3 years.
Yeah, it dey almost impossible.
And you dey
It dey almost impossible.
Sure.
Actually.
How many walls actually tick where even if you play music, I say some people they play music and you
But
dey
it
see
go
they hear the
still-
cries of the battle of the battlefield. You dey hear the cries of the souls that are going down, that are being lost in the wind. Sure. Then if NEPA could just mistakenly take
the
light. Oh, but when you hear the cries for like 10 seconds, the guy could not say something. He could reduce the volume. You know, say, okay, they top the volume, they reduce. I guess some people want to suffocate, some people shoot you.
No, but you get plenty. I feel like say when we dey grow up, it dey extremely common. May you see the opposite of wetin you talk. But I don't know if it dey like even now, some girls no go fit talk. Say even they do well, safe. They no fit talk because they don't feel like say life. I beg they go move on or they go satisfy themselves. They go find way work themselves. Life.
Plenty girls actually they sort of sorry for boys for those kind of things. To be honest,
Yes, now I feel like they just feel like say move on.
But how you dey take they know? Now if you forget once, you can call and say,
Alpha.
"What's up? Where are you? Are you around?
Come down.
Come over now. Just chill. Vibe and inshallah." Now I say, "No, I'm in Port Harcourt. I'm in Port Harcourt.
When are you coming back?
When are you coming back? Till I die, I need to come Lagos.
I relocated. Oh God. No, but I feel like saying one of the things it dey okay. I feel like say if you feel like saying a vibe no click, no deceive me. Say we click because for example, some people girls go just stay with you because they don't say I will collect money from your hand. Last. Because I'm waiting they go think be that.
Next time fuck you better pass the first time. And the first time when I just dey know na self now.
If you dey nervous that time.
Yes, now if you just be so okay, maybe we just cancel. The next time on. At least
what if I don't know say first I know do well?
Fuck 3 times before you know whether the girl actually dey game with you or not. At least 3 times.
No, what if
first time you dey nervous, the girl dey nervous, una never vibe well, one thing. Some majority of girls first day una don connect sef, but say okay, leave am to the second day. Second day, if e still dey fucked up, then e dey fucked up. No wait till the 3rd day. But if second day try, like you try, una if the first day una no weep, good. Second day una weep, but not too. But 3rd day if una weep and you not go at all,
move on.
That one a boring fuck.
Which kind of nonsense book you dey write like this? I know they understand. You could just dey sit down, they think of all this nonsense. I know they understand this.
Take note of all these words of wisdom. Guide your life with it. Because now so some podcasts they go the cap they full everywhere.
No, but this way you talk now, like na very nonsense. This thing.
Nonsense waiting. Say they help people children.
Me, I not believe say if you feel like say the vibe no vibe, move on from the first day. I know they won't keep myself. Because you they say the vibe now 3 days. What about the people where I meet for one day, where we vibe for one day? Waiting do them.
People they did like that now.
So why I go and stress myself for 3 days?
But you know like key.
I don't like.
You know like key. You know like.
I don't like key. I don't like key because I don't try. What if I don't put my best work? I don't put in my best work. What will come happen?
With the girl.
And what if not my best work be that?
If not your best work be that, then something dey wrong. Now one of una need to try harder.
Exactly. Now
because one of una actually not sabi fuck be that now. Sure. Yes, they talk and pass like that. One of una probably not sabi fuck now. Sure. You know how many people wey not sabi fuck actually girls and boys.
Now wait till they tell you say if
some boys wey fit say some boys now they go come into they go say I don't I kill her. And the only thing where they do now to just put prick, come up, prick, put prick, come up, prick, put prick, change your position, put prick, come up, prick, put prick, come up, prick, put prick, come up, prick, change your position, put prick, come up, prick, put prick, That are the whole fuck.
No worry, they go still cancel you. They go still cancel you for this way you talk.
No, what I talk not like.
Now boys like go even cancel you, and not even guess that you go cancel you.
I already cancelled them. But that's not lie.
But really, no be waiting many people understand that this thing be that.
Nobody they understand as waiting.
Now waiting be love make it some people be that now. May just put come out.
No, if you're not waiting, they do.
And they work for them because they meet people with like that.
No, they didn't work for you. The girls don't hurt your feelings. Now make you need to fuck them past once.
Oh God.
Talk your tribe. Many of them you don't fuck past once.
What are people who don't like to deal with one person more than once? The ones where they want to sample the whole universe.
That one, if you get the strength and the energy to just change them every single time, now you know. Some people get that kind of strength and energy now. Some people don't get some people go recycle again, especially when you actually catch vibe with person.
Yeah.
Some people go recycle again.
Person we know they look for relationship, for example. We know say if this one go catch vibe, I don't enter problem.
You know, say boys always we say that girls now go catch feelings, but I don't really realize that boys.
No. Some guys know say okay. I know one kind, but normally I believe some people when they young, they don't really know it. Their parents don't love them. Not true with that. Their parents don't love them. I don't say they don't love them, but they don't show say they love them. So if person show them say they love them small like this, or even show small care towards them like this, you don't destabilize their whole level. Be that.
You just see this man where Not get joy, but still find love.
No matter. If a man without joy can find love, then why can't you? People they write nonsense. This thing for Twitter. Sometimes.
Everybody will find love now.
You know, like this person we deal with now. Obviously, they look at they look how he did. Like you get other things which the way they important to her than in physical appearance.
Like waiting and waiting.
Whether he did caring, whether he did funny.
Where you want to pass talk, you not get joy. You not fit talk, bruh. Say they funny.
You get joy if you talk now.
You not fit talk. He cannot breathe properly. Safe. He cannot eat. He cannot speak. See, and I did written here now. Sure, you not get joy. You not fit give you a.
They don't write that one for them.
See and for damn.
Sure. Oh, he not being able to speak, eat, or breathe properly. Mad though.
He cannot fit give you head. He not fit kiss you. If he want kiss you, and only you hear. He go to put the eye for inside your mouth or your nose.
They will cancel you for this thing.
He not fit give you head. No, actually, that one not be the real giving head because he go shook your full face inside. Shoot. You not get sure now. They say 10 marks for these things. Or maybe now you know what may answer this thing. They say single 10 marks. You did single? No, I feel answer that one. 10 marks. Have you done the single?
No.
You see that you get?
Yeah.
This guy is surprised.
When they go strong.
Yeah, strong man together.
Yeah, go kill me. Haven't kissed the whole of January.
10 marks. 10 marks. You can say he laugh. 10 marks.
No, this guy has go for tackle too. Oh my god. Haven't hugged. You get that one you just
Then you don't get anything with that.
no mark. No sex.
10 marks.
I'm just coming back from Port Harcourt. I was in I met my girl.
Is there no mark too? No alcohol. No mark too.
No, I've never had alcohol this new year.
This January.
Yeah.
When me and you do for Federal side and my own side. Come on, no mark. Sure, me and you now work out in January. Sure. No parties. No mark too.
So
no,
now maybe not even can get zero.
no porn. No mark too.
Now you can get. Wait, make I see. Me, I'll get like 20.
You guys also be like 32 times.
Where did this thing now? Okay, now this. This guy.
The guy, he fell everything. He also be like 32 times. Bruh.
So you cannot even get 10. Alright, I disappointed with this guy. Why they feel like say that you be our guy?
No mark. Where
Get
was the
zero.
pass get mark? Shoot.
Or maybe get 0.
You get 0. Shoot. Me, I go even get mark.
Which one you go get?
I should come back. I know if you see him again.
If I feel like it's not 0, you said you will get that big.
Me?
Yes, not 0.
No.
You don't go party now. You don't go party, so you get 0.
But I never drink alcohol.
The party when I go, you didn't drink alcohol. You didn't
All the
drink alcohol.
parties where they go, I know they drink alcohol. They always go with water. I know they drink alcohol no.
Like at all.
Nah, it almost be like at all.
Really?
I
I would get at 10 marks, but I remember I said last week Sunday I go somewhere. I drink a
You
cocktail.
drink. You don't kiss. You don't hug. You don't do everything now.
No,
Okay,
I
you
don't-
never
porn.
watch porn.
No. And wait, again on that one, make I see. I
So
never go party.
you never
I never
spy
go-
any. But you say you go somewhere soon now.
No. Me and my sister go
Okay.
restaurant.
But wait, so you never spy any porn for any place this month where you jam for somewhere.
Instagram.
So I know they Twitter like that again. So na Twitter like you could just jam am for your TL. If you like am or not, you go see am. Especially for night. So some people are idiots. For night you go just see the porn for your TL.
No, I do.
Yeah, but no.
So you never see. Mad. Nah, so now that one, now you get the 10 marks. For
no party. I never go party now.
Oh, okay.
I never go party. This one day easy to. If not like first week of January, you ask me this, so I figure everything safe.
Yeah, they are around.
Yeah, like first week of January.
They are around. I mean, if na only your first day.
Oh God, I mean.
First day, you know, that one there. Guy, see everything I feel. So I've come to the end of this podcast. You go there astonishing if you wait this long.
Yeah, I see.
But the good thing I say we go edit this one come front. So who know?
Like this side I be.
Nah.
Oh yeah.
If again a place where you talk anything where we offer our viewers, we could just carry this one come, may ginger them. That kind of thing. So yeah, I've come to the end of this podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
All right. For anyone listening on the audio only platforms, thank you for joining and listening and staying up until now. We'll see you again, or you'd hear us again next week.
What did you show me for you?
Now playing. Wavy.
Watch that, big girl, watch that, don't trip. Big girl, don't trip. Ooh. Watch that, big girl, watch that, big girl. I said, don't trip. Yeah, big girl, don't trip.
Me say we do la 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 la. Take my money, go sha la 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 la. Shoot up on me and never na 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 na. Niggas say they cry na 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 na. So you wanna smoke banana? Make sure say she want banana. Shut it down, low, go down. I'ma get it go down, go down. Go down, low.